So over the years, there's definitely been a lot of black content creators who've managed to become very popular in the world of YouTube and streaming, each in their own individual ways. But one of the things that a lot of young content creators all have in common today is being influenced by one specific YouTuber, and that YouTuber is no other than DDG. Literally the most popular streamer in the world in Casanat has stated numerous times on camera that one of the main people that he looked up to in his career was DDG.
I used to watch a lot of DDG. DDG was in college.
Yeah, that was vlogging.
He blew up. I don't give a what nobody says, bro.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He had this shit in a chokehold. He had me and my older brother watching his videos in 2016, 2017. Nigga, looking at it like this. I was in college studying all his videos. I said, yo, bro, what the f this nigga do to get up out of this shit?
And Casanat isn't the only person that feels this way, because there's a lot of other successful black creators who also feel the exact same way about DDG as well.
DDG, I'm going to give DDG his props every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to say too much on game. I put DDG first because I grew up watching DDG. Like, you know, he inspired me to do some of my videos. You know, dude was a great ass YouTuber.
Why exactly did all of these creators look up to DDG, and what has he done throughout his YouTube career to influence some of the biggest creators in the world? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the trap house with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into how DDG influenced the entire generation of black YouTubers. And I feel like a lot of people can just easily relate to DDG, especially black people, because before DDG was flexing all of this expensive jewelry and luxury cars, he was just a regular college teenager. And DDG would start off his YouTube career over 8 years ago when he was just a freshman in college, and he would gravitate to a lot of people within the same age range, because at the time on YouTube there wasn't really many black teenagers doing content, let alone teenagers that was going around college vlogging. So it was definitely something different and new that was introduced to the community. And also during this time, he was doing a lot of vlogs and content with another girl named Essence, who I believe he was dating at the time. And as his fan base continued to grow and grow even more, this is where DDG's life would completely change. So DDG would eventually get to a point in his career where he was making more money than his college professors. And this would lead to him eventually dropping out of college completely to pursue a full-time career on YouTube. And this may be the best decision that he's ever made in his career.
I got back to college, and at this time, I'm making like $20,000 a month. Like, I'm making a lot of money at the age of 19, so I'm like, okay. I just asked my homies, I was like, how much money y'all need to like drop out? And he was like, shit, man, if I was making $8K a month, I'm out of here. I'm like, shit, all right. So then I sat on it. I ended up skipping school for like 3 weeks. And then I was getting like viral videos throughout those 3 weeks. And I'm talking about I was sitting in my dorm, like I wasn't going to class at all.
And after dropping out of college, DDG would make a big move from Michigan all the way over to Los Angeles, California, and this is where his life would take a major turn. And this is the era where I think a lot of like younger aspiring content creators really started looking up to DDG, because when he made this move to Los Angeles, that's when he began like flaunting his money a little bit more. One of the first purchases that he had made when he moved to Los Angeles was a BMW i8.
Right. He's the youngest kid who's bought the most expensive car from me. Century West BMW, you got it.
And I know many people don't like these cars anymore, or they're not as popular as they were anymore, but back in 2017 when DDG first got this car, it was definitely one of the more popular cars that a person could have, especially a person that's like 18, 19 years old at the time. And DDG would even accredit this car to completely changing his life as well.
You know how many new subscribers and new supporters I gained off of when I got that BMW i8? I had $60,000 in the bank when I got that i8. I put $20,000 down on the lease for that car. Was nowhere near rich. $60,000. Put $20,000 on it. Following month, I made $100K. That's how that shit worked. It's all marketing at the end of the day. It's also inspiration for the youth. This is what y'all like.
And this is definitely the point where I also believe a lot of people started like looking up to DDG or being inspired by DDG as well, because this is when people really began to understand like how much money a person could really make off of YouTube. Yeah, of course there was YouTubers at the time who were way more popular than DDG or probably had way more money than DDG as well, but nobody was really showing the amount of wealth that you could accumulate just off of YouTube, especially a person that was 18 or 19 years old. So after DDG bought this BMW i8 when he first moved to LA, he would continue living this lavish lifestyle that many teenagers will probably dream to live. He began showing off all of these designer clothes and designer shoes that he was buying at the time, along with buying some luxury watches, such as buying his first diamond Rolex at 19 years old. He was also doing collabs with some of the most popular and prettiest girls on YouTube at the time, featuring people like Jillian Honest, Corey Raven, and the girl that he's probably most known for dating, Kennedy Simone. And what else does a teenager love more than fancy cars, expensive clothes, and pretty girls? And those three things alone are probably key reasons why DDG was so influential to aspiring young content creators, but it definitely wasn't the only reason. Because outside of this lavish lifestyle that DDG was living at just 19 years old, he will also be on the path to building a YouTube empire, which no one really paid much attention to at the time. So as many of you probably know, when you're living such a lavish lifestyle, you obviously have to work hard to be able to afford to continue living like this, and that's really exactly what DDG was doing. At the time, he was uploading 3 vlogs a day that were all pulling hundreds of thousands of views. But 2 of the things that he was most known for at this time was 1, spamming ads on his videos, and 2, having multiple YouTube channels. DDG was one of the first people that I've seen on YouTube have multiple channels and basically have 1 million subscribers on each channel. Now, it is kind of hard to pinpoint these channels today because he's either giving them away to family members or he's turned them channels into something else. But some of the ones that I were able to come across was obviously his main channel, which is Pontiac Made DDG, which is the vlog channel that he's been posting on for years, and he still even posts on his channel to this day. And that has over 3.4 million subscribers. And he also has his music channel, which is just DDG now. I'm not exactly sure what channel this originally was, but he does have music dating all the way back to 7 years ago on his channel. So maybe it's always been his music channel. But this channel also has over 3 million subscribers as well. And I also came across a channel that he had linked to his vlogs channel, which is called DDG Snaps. And this channel has over 1.5 million subscribers as well. And I also don't remember what channel this was prior because all of the videos is private except the recent one that he uploaded almost a year ago, which is literally just a 10-minute video of all his Snapchat stories put together, which is honestly a pretty good deal for anyone who has like these Snapchat deals and posts a lot of their Snapchat stories to do. And another one of these channels he also gave to his father, which is named DDG Senior 1971, and that has over 370,000 subscribers as well. So yeah, if you don't get the gist, DDG definitely had a lot of channels with a lot of subscribers, which means he was making a lot of money from YouTube at this time. But speaking of DDG's family, yes, DDG has done a lot of great things throughout his career. Yes, he's inspired many young black creators over the years to start doing YouTube.
3 years ago, I was working at Walmart. I used to watch DDG like a motherfucker, and the nigga put out an OnlyFans. We were teaching niggas game and shit. Subscribe to the nigga OnlyFans, and 3 years later, look at me. I just want to say appreciate it, you know, from a distance. You change a nigga life type shit.
Bro, this shit is crazy. Going from watching this nigga every day to, nah, this shit crazy. I just want to say I appreciate you, gang.
Appreciate you, bro.
Real shit.
But I think one of the most overlooked part of DDG's career is what he's managed to do for his family. Like, yeah, obviously when a person gets rich, they always, you know, look out for their family, support and take care of their family, things like that. But what DDG did was create an opportunity for his entire family to make money from YouTube and the internet as well. His family would definitely take advantage of these opportunities because his older brother Dub started a YouTube channel as well. He's managed to gain over 1.6 million subscribers, and his little sister TT, who was also heavily involved in his videos like over the years, she started a YouTube channel as well, and she now has over 1 million subscribers too. And that doesn't stop here at all because he also has countless cousins with YouTube channels over 100,000 subscribers, and this even extends all the way to just friends and people that's around the family making YouTube channels as well, and all having their individual success as well. So if that's not the definition of like the whole family eating or the whole team eating, then I don't know what is. And that's definitely the most influential thing that I think DDG has done in his career, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people find that super inspiring and influential as well. But overall, DDG just showed people that YouTube can completely change your life, and he's literally walking proof of it because his entire journey to being where he's at now is documented on camera. Like, it's almost as if you could go to one of his YouTube channels and watch his entire life as like a documentary movie leading up to where he's at now. You can see where he was like a less fortunate kid in Michigan to where he began his college life all the way up to moving to LA, and his entire journey since then, and every single one of his relationships is literally all on camera. For longtime DDG viewers, it probably feels like they're like literally a part of his journey. And DDG also showed people that there was just a lot more to being a YouTuber as well. Yeah, YouTube is what gave him his start and made him popular on the internet and things like that. But he took all of this money and popularity and things that he gained from being a YouTuber, he turned all of that into a whole nother career in rap, becoming a platinum selling artist. And that's also been an up and down journey for DDG as well. That's all been documented on camera. Like, you could go all the way back to the first ever song he's released, all the way to where he wanted to quit YouTube completely so people could take him serious as a rapper, all the way up to his platinum hits and where he's at now in his career. So yeah, whether you love or hate DDG, there's no denying his impact on the YouTube community, especially the black YouTube community. And when it's all said and done, I think he'll definitely go down as one of the GOATs of the community for sure, even though people don't really want to give him his flowers now. But that's just my personal opinion. You guys know that the only opinion that I really care about is y'all's opinion. So let me know down below in the comments, what do you think of this whole situation? Do you think that DDG is influential as it seems? Did you personally watch DDG a lot growing up? And if you didn't, comment down below and tell me what YouTubers did you watch growing up. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 10,000 subscribers. Y'all been showing me a lot of love and support over the past few months, and I just want to keep that rolling all the way throughout the end of the year. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me. And as always, I appreciate all of the love and support, and I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.